Alrighty, and welcome back to Super Mario Land 2, the 6 Golden Coins. I'm Caden, and I am currently playing, because I'm the one who you're watching. I didn't think I had to explain that to you, but I mean, if you really need me to, I guess I can. Oh, hello, Ant. But yes, if you didn't catch last episode, pretty much all you have to know is I'm stupid, and I talk weird. So, oh, and I'm bad at games. Okay. But, actually, in all reality, you didn't miss a whole lot. You just missed Tree Zone, best zone in the game. So, I mean, I guess you have to go watch the last video, because, you know, you missed the best zone in the game. I mean, okay, and you missed me dying a lot. I did do that. Luckily enough, you get a lot of lives in this game. And I call this Microzone. I believe it's actually called Macrozone. Yeah, it is called Macrozone, because you're not small. Everything else is big. Which, actually, I do love this zone. I think it's a very clever idea for a zone. I also found out, which I didn't know this growing up, which I can't imagine why, good gosh. But the bosses do have names, but they are the dumbest names of all time. The bird we fought last time is literally called Big Bird. So I killed a Sesame Street character, and I am forever scarred. But yeah, so I'm just trying to live with myself there. I did realize, however, I never explained the deep lore of Mario. Mario Land 2. And Mario Land 2 has the deepest lore in the Mario series. Little known fact. So, real quick, just gonna kind of break it down for you what we got plot-wise going on. Basically, Mario's got a castle. I don't know why he never, mentioned it before. We've never seen it again, but Mario has a castle, and on one of his adventures, Wario just kind of swept on in there and took it. I'm surprised Mario didn't have a good security system, but then I realized he does actually have a security system. That being his front door, which you need 6 golden coins to enter. Problem is, 6 golden coins he left with the bosses for whatever reason, or Wario gave it to him. Either way, I don't know why he has a door with 6 locks that requires 6 golden coins that he just left in his door on his adventure. Seems like a bad plan to me, but what the heck do I know? So, yeah, I'm not Mario, so I mean, obviously, I don't know squat. Alrighty, but so currently he's just trying to get his house back, like the good boy he is. And the ant's dead. Or he lived and then died. Okay. And I really tried to hover there, I promise. But it did not work out, as you can probably tell. I don't know where these ants got bazookas on their heads. How did I? Okay, well. Anyone who missed last episode, you now know what you missed, and now I'm sad. Okay. Fair enough. So welcome to Macrozone. Part 3, the macro zoning. But we will do this, I believe. I want the coins. Because coins actually do serve a purpose in this game, which is another reason I really like this game, is coins aren't useless. It's not like in New Super Mario Bros. 2 where they pretended like coins were important, but they weren't. You actually do have a use for coins in this game. There's a store where you can buy all sorts of power-ups, extra lives, like all sorts of stuff, which I think has been long overdue to give coins an actual purpose besides just existing to collect for score, which no one cares about. Yeah, and that is a really easy way if you're struggling with a level to go ahead and just pick up a couple extra lives or a power-up that really helps out. It's really helpful in the end game where you have some actually pretty difficult levels. I'm a little worried with how poorly I'm playing, how that's gonna go, but I'm sure you guys will love it. Oh. But yes. I am excited. It should be good. I also did a little more research about the game in general, just because I was curious, and I mean, I'm playing it, so I want to share some weird stuff with you guys. I didn't realize this, but this game actually does have a fairly popular ROM hack online called Super Mario Land 6 Golden Coins DX, and it just fixes a lot of graphical problems the game had, and some other issues. Gave it some more colors, and allowed you to play as Luigi, which I think is just awesome. Because it's freaking Luigi. He's the best. And also, if you guys don't have a DS at home, or sorry, not a DS, hoofda, look at me go. If you don't have a Game Boy at home where you can get this game, or you just don't have a way to get this game, you could always just go on the 3DS eShop if you own a 3DS, and pick it up there, because it's been on there for a little bit. And I want to say, if you have pretty much most Nintendo consoles, I'm sure you could find this somewhere, because there's been a couple releases. Nintendo's pretty good about re-releasing a lot of their games and like keeping them not updated, but still accessible. Not all of them, obviously, because, good God, when am I ever going to be able to play Mother 3 on an actual, Nintendo console that's not just a good old ROM? Probably never. Because Nintendo's like, haha, that's now Smash Bros. Series, instead of an actual game series that they want to continue working with. And the fact that Pikmin 4 will never be announced is also plaguing my mind. And I'm dead, okay, yep. I know that was a delayed reaction, but the mention of Pikmin 4 just kind of in my brain just short-circuited it for a little bit, just kind of reminded me how hopeless it is. But it's all good. Actually, that's another game I'd love to play for you guys here, because Pikmin series is great. I really enjoy them, and I will admit it's a series I'm fairly new to. I've only been playing them for a couple years, pretty much since Pikmin 3 came out. Pikmin 3 was my first Pikmin game, so I know I'm terrible. But still, it's a game series that I really enjoyed and really surprised me. I keep hitting the mic, I apologize. It's a game series I personally really enjoy, and as you can see, this is the other option you have. Instead of the crane game, you have the mice and the wire, which I don't like as much just because I have less control over it. I've never been really good at timing it. Yeah. And of course hello. Of course I mentioned last episode, I'm like, oh yeah, one of the reasons this game's great is because you don't see a lot of Goombas and Koopas, and you have branching paths on the world map. And of course the next zone I choose to play is Macro Zone, where you have a lot of Goombas and Koopas, and it's one straight line. Great job, me. But, obviously, this is a bit of a different scenario than Tree Zone, where, Tree Zone was built to look like a tree. I thought that Macro Zone was built to be like a house, but it's not. It's built to make me sad. Now, one thing that is cool about Macro Zone is while it does look like it's, oh, whoa, hello, okay, that was fun. While it is built to look like it is just a straight line, there is actually a splitting path, which I will try to do, before we fight the boss. But basically, how it works, come on, go into the pipe, go, pipe, pipe, thank you. But basically, wow, that was the biggest waste of a star I've ever seen in my life. But basically, in the level 1, you have the option of either going through the house, or you can go around the house. So I do think that's cool. So there is a split pathway here, but it's less obvious, which I don't know how I feel about. I mean, I like it, but there is a part of me that is kind of like, oh man, come on. There's one more. There it is. Okay, and I can just not. I can just fudge the jump. That's cool too. Whew. But yeah, I play a lot of platformers, so expect to see a lot of platformers on the channel. I also play a lot of RPGs. Now the problem with that, of course, is playing RPGs without 100%ing them. Oofda. I mean, I typically don't 100% the RPGs that I play, just because otherwise I die. Usually if I'm going to 100% a game like that, I have to really like it, and it's on a subsequent playthrough. But we'll see how I decide to do that. Well, that's another reason I was looking at doing a Final Fantasy 1 playthrough. Was I've never played it before. A blind playthrough I think would be a fun idea. So you'll probably see a good amount of those. There might be a couple games that I really want to show you guys that I've played through before, RPG-wise. But we'll see. For now, let's just focus on macroing it up. So obviously that's the boss. So we're gonna go back outside. Let's see if I remember where that secret pathway is. But yep. So it should. Oh wait, I do. I'm dumb. It's right down here, isn't it? And watch me be this confident and just be so off. It would not surprise me that much. I have a habit of doing. Okay, and I just didn't need to go down there because it's the other one. Okay, I know I have to keep this. Fudge. Oh. Expect a lot of fudges and oh-shoots and shiitake mushrooms. Mmm, shiitake mushrooms. Ah, we will take that. Okay, killing all the ants. We are the raid. Oh, there we go. Platform? I do love how the water just kind of looks like it spikes. Because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel comfortable with knowing that that's what it looks like. Oh. And hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I legitimately hope that. I know Rocket Launcher Ant really helps that. Okay, let's... Yes! And I believe this is where we have secret exits. Oh god, I swear to god, if I'm wrong and this is just a super uber mega nice life house, I will be sad, and it totally is. Okay, well, let's see if I remember. Later? Is it later in the level? It might be later in the level. I don't know. I'm crazy sometimes and forget things. It's true. But, oh, ahaha! I found it. Hello. Come on. There we go. Ahahahahaha. Just when they thought they could count me out, I am the Piper now. So yeah, this would be the other exit, and as you can see it has the star here signifying it's different from the normal exit, and there's no bell, so you can't get anything like that, but you do get one extra level. So if you take this way you only have to do one other level, which is kind of crazy. You skip an entire level. I want to say this is the only level that's like this in the entire game, which is kind of bizarre. Not the only auto-scroller, but the only, like, secret level. I could be wrong, I might be misremembering that, but it's definitely one of the few. But I do like it. I think it's a cool idea. Obviously, it's not the first time or the last time the Mario games have done something like this. Okay, I could have just spun down, but I didn't. Instead, I was like, nope, I'm going through this tiny one black hole like an idiot. But I like secrets in games. I like discovering things and being like, oh my gosh, I remember explicitly finding that when I was a kid and just thinking I was the absolute shit. Excuse my language, but it's true. If you feel like you're the shit, you should own that, 'cause you probably are. But, yep, now we get to fight the... Oh, well, I always... Gosh darn. I can't tell you because you don't see him. I always am about to be like, oh, yeah, we're about to fight the boss, and I remember, oh, wait, yeah, we have a level. But, yeah, this level I remember as a kid giving me a lot of pain, and it was because of this freaking witch who takes the heart and starts running, and then you just have to catch her and get the heart so you get the extra life. Otherwise, oh. And I also remember this being a big pain in the butt, the spikes on the wall. I always remember forgetting they were there. As you can tell, I have not changed much growing up. But... Oh, and, yep. Good old spikes on the walls. No, witch! Yes. Then we got the spiky piranhas. Good old bell. Now, those of you who've played this game know about a level later on that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Don't worry. We will get through it. I believe in us. And if I'm the only one who thinks that, then don't worry me. I believe in us. We can do it. It has a good amount to do with space and the stars. I know I'm being really subtle right now, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I promise. I specifically remember that one being a pain in the butt. Alright, so this is the sewer rat. Again, not too difficult to boss. What was that? What was that? A little more challenging just for the fact that his hitbox is really wonky sometimes. But overall, not too bad. Again, classic Mario 3 times and he's done, and I can miss and then feel bad. But, oh my gosh. I do love that he adds a little squeak to the music. I think that's freaking hilarious and adorable. If I could hit him, that would be wonderful. There we go. Yes. So like I said, not too difficult, but kind of a cool boss. Okay, who am I kidding? He's not that cool. But he's a cool little mouse guy, and I like him. So I'm going to pretend like he's the bomb.com. Even though he is literally just a mouse that runs through pipes. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Macro Zone. One of the weirder parts of the game. But, yeah. So, as you can tell, I skipped over this a little bit from last time. But since we have a little bit of extra time, I think we're going to go ahead and play this level. So, what's special about this level is it's very similar to the first level you play, the intro level. But the difference being, you can replay this one, and it's an auto-scroller. So, it is different. Of course, we need to kill all the Goombas. Make sure they don't leave here happy. I know that sounds terrible, because they're good little Goombas. But, oh my... and that's Karma. And that is Karma. Oh man, that just made me sad in every possible way. Oh gosh. But yeah, so this is the really, like, you know, it's one of the few levels that you can just, you know, come back and play for some good old side-scroll in action. But nothing's really special about it. It's really here just to kind of grind money. I'm assuming that's why it's here anyway. I can't imagine why. Oh, that was dangerous. Stop that. No! Star! Oh, man. Just killing it. But yeah, farming lives and stuff is really easy in this level just because you get that star, you run through all these Goombas, or the Goombas run through you. Remember, you either run through the Goombas or they run through you. In this case, they run through me. And I'm making a really great case for this level being super easy and a super great level to just farm lives. Because, you know, nothing screams like my immortal soul. Nothing screams like my soul. No, nothing screams easy to beat like dying 4 times on a level. but it's fine. I'm just being dumb and using the joystick instead of the D-pad because that's where my fingers normally they're just attracted to that. So, hot take. Don't do that because it's awkward and it feels wrong. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Why do you keep doing this? No! It's okay. Man, there's just gonna be a good montage of dumb deaths at the end of the series. Of just me dying in situations where I had no business dying in. But that's okay, because you know what? It's not about dying or not dying. It's about jumping on the Goombas. Making them sad. Actually, don't make them sad. That's bullying. Mario, don't bully. Befriend Goomba. Yes. I'm very proud of you. You're doing well. Remember, kids, don't bully, even if they're Goombas. Oh, but okay. And I went right back to bullying the Goombas. What am I? I am a monster. That's what I am. A monster that needs to be stopped. Oh, no, 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 no. Ha ha ha. See? No problem at all. We did it. Oh man, that hurt my ego in so many ways. But anyway, with that, we're gonna call it. And next time, we'll be heading on to good old Halloween Zone. So, next time, I hope to see you all there.